Taking a big deep breath, inhaling up, exhale down. Bring the tip of your tongue where the teeth meet the palate. Inhaling again. Exhaling down. Imagine a beam of light is radiating down through the center of your body. And you're just helping guide it down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Two more. Now guide it straight up the conception vessel, inhaling up, exhaling down. We'll do 5 more of these. Just close your eyes and get into it, inhaling, exhale. Now this time, draw it up and over the head and straight out. Over the head and out. And straight down. Pausing at the dantian, let's stretch the chi and compress it. Inhaling, exhale. Just pay attention to the small space between your palms. And draw it in front of the heart. Inhaling and exhaling as you compress. See if you can feel the chi between your palms. Compressing it and stretching it. And now let's open wide. Let your head drop back. Bend back and then round forward, tucking the hips and hug yourself. Again, open and close. Tuck the hips under, really round your spine so you get a nice stretch. Open. Alternating the arm that comes on top. Inhaling, exhaling. Now take it diagonally across the body and look at the lower hand. And then take your ball of chi and start to turn your upper body, the turning of the waist brings this ball of chi across the room. Give yourself a nice spinal twist. Take it as far back as you feel comfortable right now as you're waking up the spine. And now bring it into the heart and close your eyes and think of something you're grateful for. Embody the gratitude. Pay attention to how it feels in your body when you think thoughts of gratitude. Or just say thank you over and over again and notice how that feels. Let your weight start to shift forward and back onto your heels and then your toes. And just pay attention to this small amount of space you're moving through. And now bring it to center and go side to side. Keeping the upper body, the whole body actually straight so that you're not leaning into it. You lead with the hips. Imagine that there's a bamboo pole running down the center of your spine, and you're keeping that pole straight, vertical. Now start to circle your hips. So you're going on your toes, then your sides, heels, and sides, toes. And with the tip of your tongue, where the teeth meet the palate, behind the teeth, circle your tongue along the teeth line, the opposite direction of the way your hips are going. If you can. Now reverse your hips and your tongue. Go all the way back to the back teeth. And then hold it here and swallow. And try to keep the tip of your tongue where the teeth meet the palate throughout the whole hour. Let saliva gather in your mouth. That's really good for your teeth. And then relax your arms and gather chi, inhaling up. Exhale down. Shoulders come up one at a time. Let the arm relax and just use the shoulder, milking the lymph glands and pumping the lymph fluid. And reverse. Now both shoulders come up, forward and down and back. Drawing the biggest circle you can. Milking those lymph glands. And then we're going to reverse, forward, up and back. And then let's swim back. And swim forward. And then hold them both down and lift both up. turn the waist and down. So your arms are going in the opposite directions, synchronizing left and right brain hemispheres. Keep the movement fluid so they're constantly moving. Keeping each arm on its own side of the body. Hold it here and reverse. And then hold it up here and reach, stretch, reach. Imagine you're pulling down from the sky, whatever you need. If you need more of, press the heels down as you reach up. Get a really nice elongating stretch in the sides, the side body. And gather chi, inhale up. Now shoulders come up and back, and then we're going to turn our heads to the side. Inhale to center, exhale to the side. Breathing deeply into the belly. You might want to put your hands on your dantian area and notice that the belly rises as you inhale. Notice how far your head is actually able to turn. Let's just do a couple more. And then come back to center and let's rub our ears. Rubbing in the maze here, inside the canal. Pull on the lobes and the upper ears. And then with two fingers, one in front and one behind, press up only, creating heat. And then just scratch around that area. Shake out your hands. Shoulders come up and back, and then turn the head and see if your neck isn't just a little bit looser. Now drop your ear over to your shoulder, grab a hold of the opposite arm and tilt your head back and forth. Inhaling on the way back, exhaling forward. And then let's circle around to the other side. Change arms that you're holding on to. Keeping the shoulders down. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Release the hands and circle all the way around. Let your waist get involved in this. So we're really circling the whole upper body. But make sure your head is getting a nice stretch. Reverse. And then straight over the side, lift the elbow up and press down. Notice that the thumb and front part of the hand is moving up the side of the body, stimulating chi flow in the gallbladder meridian, which is paired to the liver. So we're activating liver and gallbladder chi right now. and toning our oblique muscle. Now let's just press it all the way up, separating the yin and yang energies. Up, press. Now we're going to move into the front of our body, coming straight up the center line of the body, the conception vessel. And then we're going to pause right at the top of the head, radiating chi into the byway. Turn the palm over and separate the yin and yang energies. This is for stomach and spleen. Now we're going to twirl it every 2 times. So up with each hand, and then twirl it. Inhale, exhale. Inhale on the way up, exhale, separating. And twirl. This time, hold it out to the side, and let's twist one arm back and one arm forward, bringing the fascia, the connective tissue. With the hands. Now flex your palms and circle back. Make it bigger and bigger and biggest. Milking the lymph glands, now reverse pumping the lymph fluid. Make it big to small, smaller, smaller, smaller. And we're going to push out. Push like you're flying. Come up on the toes, stimulating the kidney chi. Number 1 kidney point is in the ball of the foot. And then let's wave it. Bigger, 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 bigger. And then all the way up. Hold it out to the side and lower down. Gather chi, inhale up. Bring the palms together. Close them. Pause for just a moment and then come back up, leaning back. And then turn the palms down, bend the knees just slightly for a very shallow dip. And then take a little deeper one each time you go down. Exhale as you go down. Stick the backside out. Lean back. Each time go a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale down. Now see if you can touch the floor this time with the knees bent. Inhale. And then hold it right here. Step out to the side. Step and lean and look the same direction. Bring the palms the opposite direction. Lean and look one direction, palms the opposite. Getting a twist in the spine. Really push those palms to the side so you feel that stretch in the spine. And then we're going to come out, around, pull in, balance, and then lift your leg. And then go out, around, pull in, balance, and lift. Tell yourself to balance. The body follows the mind. So when we actually tell it to do something, we have a greater chance of succeeding. And it goes for all the negative things you tell yourself too, or we tell ourselves. We want to really become conscious of any negative self-talk. Pull in, balance, lift. Last one. Pull in, balance, lift. And then bring it back to center. Lean back and take it down. Down as low as you want to go each time. Inhale, exhale. Now we're going to hold it down here this time and place your hands on your shins or your knees or thighs, wherever it feels the most comfortable. And look up at the screen. And we're going to turn and look behind us. Inhale back. Exhale. Inhale. And back to center, relax down. Just follow your hands down the legs. If you can touch the floor, do it. Bend your knees and then straighten. Bend and straighten. Placing your hands wherever it feels the most comfortable. Try to bend and straighten the legs, pumping the lymph fluid. Now let's do just a few really small pumps. Pump, pump, pump. And then we're going to come up to the knees, flat back, look up at the screen, and then relax over, keeping your legs straight. Go down as far as you can, and then back up to flat back. Stick your tailbone out, and then down again. Imagine that you're like a peacock. You're going to come up and fan those feathers, and back down. Now bend your knees and draw the cheek up the inner thighs, up and around the heart and lungs, and down to the dantian. So we're drawing a little heart here over our the organs in our torso, heart and lungs, stomach and spleen on the left, liver and gallbladder on the right, large intestine, small intestine. Say hello to the pancreas. And as you go over all your organs here, just say, I love you to them. Thank you, I love you. Thank you, I love you. Now let's come around to the kidneys in the back. So this part right here on the back of the arm, called the head. And we're going to rub our kidney area. And then bring it up to the dumbbell on the spleen meridian, right here. It's right at the midline of the side of the body, even with your breasts. And then we're going to come out the inside of the arm and up the outside. Down the inside, up the outside. And then we're going to come over to the other side. Down the inside, up the outside. So the yin meridians run down the inside. The yang meridians run up the outside. And then come back to the heart. Rub the heart. Let's just take another moment to think of something we're grateful for. Just pause every now and then. Try to do this throughout your day, where you just pause for a few moments and think of some things you're grateful for, and then notice how it feels in your body. Embody that feeling. And if you can't think of anything right off that you're grateful for, just say thank you over and over again and notice what arises in your mind. Now open your eyes and pull your bow and arrow, squeezing the rhomboid muscles between the shoulder blades and back together. Bring both elbows back, both shoulder blades. Squeeze. Squeeze. Now bring your elbows into a W and just squeeze, squeeze, squeeze those shoulder blades together. So you're really activating the rhomboid muscles. These are the posture muscles. And then we're going to turn and extend the arm, hook the palm so all fingers touch the thumb, and the wrist is getting a nice stretch. Come back to center. All fingers touch the thumb as you bend your wrist. Get a stretch in the tissue and tendon of the carpal tunnel, the neck, and the spine, and in the eyes as we look beyond the hand. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Come back to center and gather chi. Inhale up. Exhale down. Push down and rise up. Rising up on our toes for kidney chi stimulation. And we're opening our joints in the shoulders, elbows, wrists, and fingers, and in the legs as we come up on our toes. Now push behind you. Back. Use those shoulder blades together. Tighten up the arms. Stretch them out. And now we're going to go out to the side. Corners of the floor. Rising up. And then straight out. Now up to the corners of the room. Reach up. Now straight up. From the head up there. Come way up on your toes. Beautiful. And now we're going to wave the body. So the head comes forward as the hips go back. Imagine we're bowing to one another. Now let the arms come all the way through and the hips come forward. Stick the backside out as the arms float up, and then tuck the hips under as you stand up. So we're coming up one vertebra at a time. Round up. Look to the side, look center. Look to the side, look center. Tuck the hips under as you start to fold up. And now we're going to circle around the hips and the tailbone, stimulating chi in the first energy center. Grounding, rooting ourselves into the earth, and now into the dantian, the second energy center, source of creativity. Into the solar plexus, balancing our emotions. Keep tucking the hips under as you stick your backside out and then tuck under. Now into the heart, awakening greater love and compassion for ourselves and others. And then into the throat for authentic self-expression. Connected to the heart with loving kindness. Balancing your hormones. Into the third eye now, awakening your intuition. Keep that spine tucked under and then straighten up. And now, connecting to the cosmic consciousness. Swirl the chi above your head. Awakening that energy. Now open as if you are funneling energy down into the top of your head, into the byway point. Just guide it down. Send it through the body down into the earth. Again, create a funnel. Imagine that you are bringing light and energy and information. Think of a challenge that you might be having, a problem, just any challenge that you want to resolve or you need answers for. And ask the universe just to download that information into your head, into your body, so that you embody it. Now swirl that energy, give it to your brain and your face. Now take it straight down the center, so you're just circling chi right in front of your body. But in order to bring that hand into the heart and down, you have to turn the waist. So you're turning the same shoulder back of the arm that's out. It stays straight in front of the body. This is for kidneys. And now gather chi, inhale up, exhale down. Again, inhale up. This time we're going to turn, and as we exhale down, push down, and then turn and push. push, push. So we're standing up really tall, lifting the heel of the front foot off the ground. And sticking our whole chest forward as our arms come behind our backs. And now we're going to flutter the fingers, and this time go forward and forward, forward. A wild goose. With the hands, flutter, and then start to float them up. Float them all the way up, all the way up. Circle that chi above the head. Flutter those fingers still. And then calm the fingers down, giving chi again to the head and the brain. And down. And gather chi, inhale up. Exhale down. Now let's do our fingers. Pulling back our fingers one at a time. And then palms together, over to the side. Press your fingers and thumbs evenly, equal pressure. Let the head drop over and look slightly up. Feel this all the way down to the low back as you lean it. And then lace your fingers and circle them. Circle the wrists and reverse. I'm going to take each palm and just twist it as far as you can. This really helps with tennis elbow or golfer's elbow or all those elbow things. And then pull the fingers back and switch. Pull back. Pull. And now press them down. And then we're going to shake them. Palms up. Palms down. Circle them all around. Shake your shoulders. Shake your arms. Shake your head. Shake your hips. Shake your legs. Shake your feet. Shake your booty. Now kick your butt. Someone's got to do it. And let's go skating. Now we're going to do a figure 8, but we're going to go up through the center at first. So up through the center, up through the center, up, 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 up. And now we're going to go down through the center. Down. Notice how much easier that is. Okay. And gather chi. Inhale up. Pour it down into the body. Shoulders come up and back. Now we're going to lift our leg and balance as we stretch and circle the ankle. Pull it in a little higher, up toward your shoulder. And release. Let's bring it behind the body. Grab a hold of the foot. Pull the knees together and lift the arm. Feeling the stretch in the quadricep in the front of the thigh. Straighten the arm. And then release it down. Change legs. Lift it. Circle the ankle. And reverse. Pull it up a little higher up toward the shoulder. And then release it down. Bring it behind you. Try to get those legs lined up. Feeling the stretch in the quadricep. Reach up. And then release it down. Shake out everything. Now, lift that knee and circle it up, forward, up, back, and down. 2 more times. Oiling the hips and reverse. 2, 3. And change legs. And reverse. Two more. And then we're going to go straight out the front, straight out, up and back. Imagine you're gathering chi in with your hands and your feet. And then we're going to kick our butts. Kick, kick, kick. And then let's turn the foot in as you lift the leg out. Just getting this outer thigh. And then we're going to turn that other foot in. And then inside, inside. Tap your ankles. And then tap your knees. When we tap the opposite side of the body, these help to synchronize left and right brain hemispheres. Now shoulders. And ears. Okay, now just 4 times. Shoulders, 2, 3, 4. Knees, 2, 3, 4. Ankles, 2, 3, 4, and knees. Shoulders, ears, shoulders, knees, and ankles. Let's do our ankles on the outside, 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 outside. Now let's do inside, inside, outside, outside, front, front, back, back. Inside, inside, outside, outside, front, front, back, back. Inside, inside, outside, outside, front, back, back. One more time. Outside, yes. It's getting you ready for hacky sack. Okay, gather chi, inhale up. Exhale down. Now, hold the chi into the heart. Into the heart. Turning of the waist is what moves the arm across the room. So you're not just isolating the arm. It's working together. It's being moved by the body, by the movement of the whole body. Now let's bring this opposite and clean the aura in the room. Just imagine, body follows mind, the outside follows your mind. Clean behind you. Notice the things in your room as you look around, as you're cleaning the aura. Does everything spark joy in your life, in your mind? Or are there things you need to let go of? Bring it back to center now and gather chi. And wind blowing lotus leaf. We're starting the Tai Chi move section. Wind blowing lotus leaf. And as you continue to scan the room, as you just look, see things in your peripheral vision, continue to notice what sparks joy in you and what you need to just let go of, get rid of. Now reverse and make fists for partition of horse's mane. This is a block and a punch. Of course, we're blocking negativity and giving love punches. And then open the palms and push side to side. Step back to fresh knee. And then wave hands like clouds. Step apart, step together. Step apart, step together. Hold for one. Step apart, step together. Step apart, step together. Hold for one. Hold for one. Step apart. Step together. Hold. And back to center. Segue into repulse monkey. So notice that the arms always move synchronistically. They move together. So when one is coming forward, the other is moving back at the same speed, moved by the turning of the waist. Now let's brush the thigh, pull into the face, and extend arm and leg for a golden cock stands on one leg. Pulse monkey. And let's scoop chi up from the earth and give it to the sky. Bending down just as far as feels comfortable to you. Alternating the arm that comes underneath. And now hold it up this time and lift your knee to meet the elbow. This time extend lower leg. Hold it here. Gather chi. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now bring one foot in front of the other. Place your hands on your heart. We're going to close our eyes and just balance. Notice it's not that easy. Notice the micro movements in your ankles. Tip of the tongue is where the teeth meet the palate. Try to just relax into this position. And now open your eyes and switch feet. Switch the foot that's in front. Balance and then close your eyes. I want to shift your weight forward onto the front foot or back onto the back. Just notice what is easiest. Some sides are easier than others. Okay. Open your eyes. Gather chi. Inhale up. Now start to move your palms forward and back as if you were moving them on a tabletop. Preparing for the wisdom healing set. Sensitizing our palms. We'll begin now. 1, 2, 3, and then drop the fingers. Scoop the chi around and point your middle fingers into the navel. Inhale. Exhale as you scoop that chi around to your back and point your middle fingers into the Neiman opposite the navel. And now up to the Da Bao on the spleen meridian. Bring your fingers and thumbs into a triangle. Extend your arms out and imagine chi is radiating into your third eye through this triangle. Part your hands, open out. Imagine you're expanding your view. Inhale up, close the palms. Bring it down, pausing at the third eye. And the throat and thyroid and ending at the heart. Now circle to the right, circling your wrists around 3 times. Bring your fingers out, extend the palms, part your hands, and then from the shoulders, pull back. From the palms, push out 3 times. And now open just 15 degrees 3 times. All the way out to the side. Press out with your palms and then relax and pull in, push out. Pull in, push out. Now up just 15 degrees 3 times. And then turn the palms up, scoop all that chi, compress it. Pour it into the byway at the top of the head. Give it to your brain and to your face. Feel the chi coming off your palms. Give it to all the organs and pause in the navel. Middle fingers on the navel. Now trace the di meridian around to the Mingmen in the back. And then we're going to go down the backs of the legs, the bladder meridian, all the way down, and then circle around the feet twice. Place your hands on the top of the feet and come forward, bending down. Shift your weight back and straighten the legs. Forward, bend down, back, straighten. Forward, down, back, straighten. And come up the inner thighs. The yin meridians. Pausing at the navel. Relax your arms down. Tip of the tongue is where the teeth meet the palate. Inhale up. Flex the palms, push out, and pull in, push out. Come forward 15 degrees 3 times. And then all the way to the front. From the shoulders, pull back, push, pull back, push, pull back, and push. Up 3 times. Turn the palms toward your face, radiating chi into the top of the head. Bring it down. Pausing at the eyebrows. Trace the eyebrows out to the temples, over the ears, and Laogong to ears. Laogong in the center of the palms. And then lace your fingers behind your head. The Laogong is on that point that really helps release tension in the neck. And then down to the Dajue at the top of the spine, over to the Da Bao, back to the mainland. Around the Dai meridian to the Du Chi or navel, and down the inner thighs. Circle around your feet twice, and then come forward, down, back up. Forward, down, back up. Forward, down, back up. Come around to the back, draw the chi up the bladder meridian. Pausing at the Mingmen in the back with the middle fingers pointing toward it. Trace the Dai meridian around to the Du Chi, middle fingers. And relax. At a 45-degree angle, scoop the chi up. Radiate it down into the top of the head. Give chi to your ears. And then pause at the shoulders. Push the right hand forward. Relax that palm. And then turn the waist. Middle finger and thumb come behind the shoulder over into the clavicle. Then push the left hand out. Flatten the palm. Turn the waist. Middle finger and thumb come over the shoulder into the clavicle. So now your wrists are crossed. You're pushing in to the clavicle, inhaling. Exhale, release. 2 more times. Push in, inhaling. Exhale, release. 1 more time. Now drop it down right below the clavicle to the Chihu and inhale, push in. Exhale, release. Inhale, push in. Exhale, release. 1 last time. Exhale. Now, wrists, pinkies, and thumbs come together, forming your lotus flower palms. Radiate the chi into your face. See if you can feel this chi. Breathe it in. And now bring your palms in front of the heart. Circle to the left. And bring the palms straight up. Open out. Palms up as we close in. Pull the chi back into the heart. Top out. Mingmen. And then out. Flip the palms. Move all that chi in into the dantian and circle. Nurture your chi in the dantian. Draw it up to the heart and say, thank you, I love you, over and over a few times. Think of something you're grateful for. Into the throat and thyroid. Thank you, I love you. Thank you, I love you. And wash your face and hair. And we bow. Gather chi 3 times, inhaling up, exhaling down. giving that chi to your body, calming the chi around you. Now the right hand makes the sun, the left hand makes the moon, and we bow. And I see you're gonna have a great day today. Yes! Give yourselves a big